Hi Virgo, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new to the channel today. So this is going to be a weekly reading for August 9th through the 16th. We are in Leo season still, and between that new moon that just happened a day or so ago on the 8th at Lionsgate, new moon in Leo is an exciting new beginning actually. And we're coming between that and that second full moon we're going to have in Aquarius. Still making some radical changes this month, right? Big time. Outer planets are doing a lot of stuff within us as well, because many outer planets are in retrograde. We've got a lot of planets in retrograde actually. And also for you, Virgo, we've got Mars and Venus in your house, in the house of Virgo right now. So that's looking at some detailed things about the yin-yang part of ourselves, but also about relationships and taking stock, making sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and hopefully not being too analytical or critical about things. All right, so I'm going to use today the new Palladini Tarot for you that I am shuffling and laying out now. And I'm going to pull one of the Wild Unknown Archetype cards for you, and I'll do that in just a sec. First, I'm going to lay your 9-card spread. So while I do, why don't you settle in with me, Virgo? Settle in, and let's bring down some stress. Take some deep cleansing breath, lower the cortisol, plant our feet, drop the shoulders, straighten the spine, get some serotonin and dopamine, oxygen in the brain, right? Feels good. Well, you showed up with your major arcana card in the center of your reading today, Virgo. All right. I can see you've been working very, very hard, and it's been hard on you. And you are definitely coming into a time that is going to feel very different very soon. I think you know what you want. I think that you've come to the point where you realize that you're going to be finally giving yourself the love and respect that you want, that you've been needing, but also the permission, I guess, is what I'm seeing here, to take control of your own energy and your own dreams. I think that there's something here that you're being called to do, and you are definitely wanting to move forward doing it. Because I think not doing what it is that you're wanting to do or have in your life can't stand any longer. It's like that's what has to change. You know? Whatever it is that you've been needing can't go any longer without being fulfilled. You need, something needs to be fulfilled here for you. Okay, Virgo? Definitely seeing that. Now, I'm going to pull you also one of the archetype cards. Let's see what you get today for that. I love these cards. This is about all the archetypes that we all embody. And okay, one flipped right out for you. That we all embody throughout our lifetimes. And it's time sometimes where we take a bit of a prismatic view and a look at one particular archetype during the time that we're looking at it. So that's what we're going to do today. And the one you got today just now is the stone. So I'm pulling that up for you now. The stone. There it is. And here's the card for you. The eternal, the anchor, the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. It tethers us to the earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us, Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. And it's about steadfastness, loyalty, commitment, being present. All right, I think one of the things you are trying to do is anchoring into your own self-sufficiency. You know that you can take care of you because you are the one who truly knows yourself. You know what you need. And you can meet your own needs, but you can also ask for what you need from others. And I think that one of the things that the stone represents for you in this particular reading is that no matter what, you can always come back to being who you know you truly are. No matter how much you may want to redefine yourself, try on new shoes, try on new clothes, right? And enhance yourself, grow yourself. Deep down inside, you know exactly who you are, who you've always been, and who you always will be, right? Your principles, your morals, your fiber. We talked about this last week a little bit. So whatever in your life has changed or is changing, I definitely see that you know who you are, and I think that you're owning parts of yourself, or almost retrieving soul parts. That's what I want to say. You're retrieving parts of yourself that perhaps you had forgotten or let go of, or just forgotten how to be. And you're empowering yourself now to do that, to be that again. And also to allow yourself to grow and change, right? So it's all the aspects of self. And that's, I think, what I'm looking at. Firstly, I want to say the Hermit, your major arcana card, is in the center of your reading today. So not only are you showing up in your own reading in your major arcana identity, but it's in the center of your reading. You are centered in yourself. You know what it is that you've learned. Because the Hermit looks at the lantern of truth and sees inside of it the star, their hopes, dreams, and wishes for who they are and who they want to be. The Hermit is willing to become alone, uncomfortable, and goes out into the desert, right? To learn about oneself, to go on their walkabout, right? To take time to do the inner work. And that is definitely what I see you doing, Virgo. And maybe you hadn't been able to be alone lately, and that might be something that you need, a little bit of time to yourself, because this deep dive is going to help you make the decision that you need to make about the aspects of yourself that you want to still be or become, and allowing yourself to do that, enriching yourself to be who you want to be. Now, I'm saying that because I'm looking at, well, firstly, I want to say this. I am looking at a very strong masculine energy here with the Emperor. This is the last card in your 9 card, and we'll go through that. But he represents all the kings, and the Emperor has manifested, I suppose, the mastery of all the kings, right? Heart, mind, body, and soul, knows who he is and is empowered. So whether you're female, and this is about the yang of yourself, I think you know who you are, heart, mind, body, and soul. If you're a man, this may represent you. But I'm also seeing 3 queens here on the table. The Queen of Fire, the Queen of Earth, and the Queen of Air. So that's heart, mind, and body, right? Actually, it's mind, body, spirit. Yeah, mind, body, spirit. The queen that is not here is the Queen of Cups. So maybe that is something that you definitely want to consider, right? Are you listening to your heart? you are in a time of mind, body, spirit wellness right now with Mars and Venus in your house right now in Leo season. So mind, body, spirit wellness and being centered with you in the center here is definitely something that I think you can count on every day of the week, all week long. Do you know what I'm saying? This is your bread and butter. You know how to take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit, for sure. But are you paying attention to your heart? Because instead of seeing the Queen of Cups here, I'm seeing the Page. And so it's like you might want to level that up a little bit and be a little kinder to yourself and speak to your own heart, to the needs of your heart more. Because there's a burden here about that I'm seeing. I think you've looked at it. I'm going to show you every card. We're going to go horizontally, vertically, and big picture. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Tower. So this is a lightning strike, an aha, a potential surprise coming into your week. It could be a good surprise. It could be information coming in with the Knight of Swords and the King of Rods that is about pretty rapid movement and moving forward with confidence. So this could be a quick and strong decision about what action you are going to take next. And it could be from a fire sign coming in to tell you something that surprises you. Or it could just be about what someone wants, and that could surprise you. Or just somebody telling you how they feel, period. And that could be surprising. It could definitely rock your world, is what I'm seeing. You definitely have something that's been weighing on you with the Ten of Wands. This is Ten of Fire. It's when we've worked really hard, we've gone a long, hard road, and we are exhausted, and we're at the 10. We can't take any more. We can't take on anymore. So I think you've been overworked or overtired or overburdened by something. And with the Queen of Fire, I think this might be something that that you've been holding back from yourself what it is that you really want. And the reason I say that is because the Wands or the suit of fire is very much about our desires. It's our will, drive, and desire. And if we kind of hold that within by being very, very prudent and practical and safe and sound and doing things, by the book and always being there for everyone, dependable, and we shove down the things that we actually want, we can become really overburdened, okay? And if we continue to repress this, then we end up feeling like we're not really taking very good heart care of ourselves. I think you're taking good care of your mind, body, spirit, not so sure about your heart. So you may be asking of yourself to allow yourself to unburden your heart and ask for what you need emotionally. Because with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, you are definitely wanting something that you've been wanting, and it looks to me like love, expressions of love, expressions of emotional honesty. Okay, so let's look at the next row. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that's been building up over time. And you're like, I keep making an effort, I keep making an effort, I keep making an effort. Is the effort worth it? That's the Seven of Pentacles. We do an assessment and we ask ourselves whether the juice is worth the squeeze, right? I've been hearing that a lot lately, so I'm quoting it. So whether the juice is worth the squeeze, right? Okay, then with the Hermit, looking at that, like you're really asking yourself, you're going deep down inside and saying, what do I need? Here's you, Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, this is internal. In your thoughts and feelings, and especially with the major arcana next to it, what do I need in my heart? What do I need what do I need when I'm looking inside of myself and asking myself, how can I take better care of my own heart? How can I make sure that I'm not just getting the Page of Cups instead of the Knight, the Queen, the King of Cups. Am I accepting just a page when I should be receiving the King, right? The highest level of love. So it's that. So this is something you're saying to yourself. I am assessing, when I look inside myself about what I'm hoping and wishing for, I am assessing what I need to be healthy, right? To be healthy, yes, mind, body, spirit, but also in your heart. What I need to be happy. What I need to be happy. That's what you're saying to yourself. And I think that this tower is, you know, it's always built on a false foundation. So you're trying to tell yourself the truth about it. Whatever it is, it's like, what do I really want with the King of Wands? Because that's what you're saying. With the Queen of Cups missing, this is a page. It's not enough. In other words, it's not enough. So with the Last Judgment, this is the last judgment. This is a judgment call. With the Queen of Swords, you know that you know that you know. Now, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Air, intellect. You are ruled by Mercury, Virgo, and so I think this also represents you coming under the Hermit. And I think that it's saying that you understand this now. You've been awakened to it, right? The Hermit goes through an awakening because he goes inside and looks inside, he or she. And because you've done that, you've empowered yourself to know how to live your life to the best of itself. The Emperor runs his empire, right? The Emperor has mastered all of the suits. Heart, mind, body, and soul. I know who I am. I know what I need. I know what I want to do. I know how to do it. So if you've got all this self-mastery, you're saying, I'm making the decision. I understand now. I really do know how to live the way I want to live. So big picture, you need more than that. That's what I'm seeing. And I think that's the tower that's coming down. I think you get it now. That it's burdened you for a very long time. You've been asking for what you want with the wands, the fire, and getting this. So I think after a long assessment about what you know about yourself that you really need, you're making the judgment call. You're telling the truth and saying, I'm taking control over my own life by saying, I know what I need. That's fair, right? That's fair. So I think that that's why you can always count on yourself, Virgo, because you are the sign of virtue. You know, you're going to tell the truth about it. Whether you're only telling it to yourself or not, I think you're going to start to require more of this either from yourself to yourself and give yourself more love, or to another and ask them for a little more love. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. Hey, please do like, share, and subscribe. Smash the bell if you want to get notified for your weekly readings every week. I'll be here for you next week. Thanks so much. Talk to you then. Bye.